The 21st century.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another airport update for Spokane International Airport. And first of all, happy Thanksgiving. A few things that I'm thankful for: not having cancer anymore. Rising Q400s, even though those will be gone in a little bit, but we will talk about that in a little bit. But before they get retired, of course, we're going to talk about them in a little bit before they get a little bit retired in a little bit. So, and finally, I'm also thankful that Latvia is no longer under the rule of the Soviet Union. And that is reference to something which I would guess that 99.69% nice of you would not get. But basically, it is a peaceful protest against my school, who would not let me say that on the morning announcements. So, anyways, I'll get started with the airport update. We're currently focused on this Horizon Q400 in the celebrating 25 years livery. This is my only Horizon Q400 model, even though this is not it's not flying anymore in this livery. And I think the aircraft is also retired, but I'm not quite sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But it actually might be. I'm not sure. You can look it up. The registration's right there on your screen. So, anyways, Horizon will be retiring their Q400s in January of 2023. So that is quite sad, and I have talked about it multiple times before, and I considered ending the Spokane Airport Update series because of it, because Spokane Airport came about just to supplement these Horizon Q400s, because I love it so much. They're nice, cute little models, cute little aircraft, and I want to fly a Q400 before they all inevitably get retired. It looks like Horizon is I missed out on my chance to fly on them, but maybe Porter someday, or Air Canada, or WestJet. That's my hope. But anyways, like I said, Horizon will be retiring their Q400s in January 2023. So to celebrate their retirement, to give them one final going retirement party, I figured we're gonna do kind of a special here. It's not December yet, but in December we will have a special here for every Spokane update. We'll be doing 4 Spokane updates, one for every week. I guess that'll be 5 weeks in December, wouldn't it? All right, 5 airport updates, one every week of Spokane, so we can celebrate the retirement of the Horizon Q400s. And we will have this Horizon Q400 in every single one of them, because this is my only Horizon Q400 model, but it served its purpose. This is actually one of my older models that I have. Well, the model is really old itself, and it was also one of my first purchases in 1/400 scale. Goes way back to, like, I want to say I purchased this back in 2016, which I guess that may not seem too long ago, but that is when I first started collecting. So that is quite the oldie right there. So it's a super awesome model. Super grateful to have it. This is a very rare model as well. I kind of did destroy one of the props a little bit, but that's a different story. So anyways, we'll begin with the update here. We've been focused on the first aircraft for a while here. It is the Horizon Q400 in the celebrating 25 years livery. This one came in from Seattle, Tacoma, and it will be heading back out there. And then moving along, we have 2 Q400s here for Alaska Airlines. We will be beginning with the one on the far right of your screen. This one is Horizon operated, even though it says SkyWest, but you can't really see that anyway. So this is a Horizon operated UN-75, came in from San Francisco, and it'll be heading out to Boise. And then next to that one, we have the Honoring Those Who Serve, operated by Horizon, UN-75. This one came in from Seattle, and it'll be heading out to Portland PDX. So not on this day actually, but we did get Honoring Those Who Serve here at Spokane, so that's a little bit cool that that's semi-accurate. Of course, I used it here pretty much in every single update, because these are my only 2 Alaska UN-75s, so I kind of have to use it in every single update, but at least it was kind of accurate this time, but not even really accurate, because on the day that I'm doing this, which is Wednesday, November 23rd, this update should be a night update, but I wanted to do it in the light just so I can get some decent lighting there on the Horizon Q400, but unfortunately the lighting still didn't really work out on that shot, just because bad light position and bad gate position, so that's a different story. Anyways, these are some two awesome models. These are what is going to be replacing the Q400. So I don't hold a grudge against the E175. I actually love the E175. So I guess if I had to pick one aircraft to replace the Q400, this would be the one that I would pick. But like I said, I'm already mourning the loss of the Q400, even though they haven't even been lost yet. Definitely, I'm gonna work. Definitely, I'm gonna look on using them in retro updates of whenever I can. I'll be looking to use Horizon Q400s in retro updates. So look for that, and I also will be picking up the retro Horizon livery, Alaska Horizon livery, whenever that gets released by Gemini Jets, which they haven't announced it yet or anything, but one that inevitably gets released, I will be picking that one up. And right here we have a pair of Alaska 737-900. I don't know why I said it like Alaska, but you can just ignore that and move on with the aircraft here, beginning with the UNCF livery 737-900 there. This one came in from LAX and will be heading out to Seattle Tacoma. The next item we have the regular livery 737-900. This one came in from San Diego, and this will be doing the turnaround heading back out there. So two really nice aircraft here. This is just a great great airport to show off my Alaska fleet, and that's one of the reasons why I like doing the Spokane updates. And I know I said I was going to replace the map here, the ground foils, like 2 months ago, and that nothing has come of that, and I don't think anything will for a while. Maybe I'll animate myself to do that here eventually, but really not feeling it right now, especially with the retirement of the Q400s and like the main purpose that I had for this airport. I know I'm kind of going on about this for a while, but like I said, we're gonna really hit it hard with the Q400s here in their last month before their death. I'm about to start crying here about an airplane, so farewell to the Q400. But great Alaska lineup here at the Concourse C. My apologies about the ungodly horrible lighting here. This is just getting backlit to the max. Here we have the Breeze E195. This is the actual aircraft, perfect on the dot with the registration, November 190 Bravo Zulu, and that's the same registration as the actual aircraft, so perfect right there. So I had to include this one here. This one is, of course, a charter for Breeze Airways. Came in from Tulsa, or Red River Aviation's airport. That's pretty cool. And it'll be heading out to Charleston. So an interesting event here. Just fun to see. We get, just seeing more Breeze charters here. We had some MSP for my last few MSP updates, and now Spokane. So it's just awesome to see that. I love just getting some unusual aircraft in these updates, and Breeze is showing up a lot, especially on the E175. So glad to see it here. Glad that these models are getting some good use. So definitely great pickups that I did from these Gemini Jet models here. The Breeze E195, which has been really coming in clutch, and also the A220 has been working like a charm as well. So really awesome to see for Breeze, getting some good airtime. And then right here we have the Delta A319. This one is just pushing back, arriving from Salt Lake City, and pushing back for the turnaround service. We'll be heading back out there. And here we have the Delta 737-900 with a split semi-tires. This is the NG version. This one came in from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson or Citrus Aviation's airport. It'll be heading back out there, of course. So the not the baggage truck. What am I saying? The catering truck just pulling up to the aircraft right there. LSG Sky Chefs by JC Wings, I believe. That was the JC Wings pack. And also that's where the jet bridge is from, even though the jet bridge is not even close to where the aircraft sits. So going to require a little bit of a jump, but you can ignore that. This is only the model world, where passengers can easily teleport from anywhere to anywhere. That's how this works. And of course, we are keeping true to what the Simpsons thought would happen in the future in their world. Of course, pregnant women couldn't not use teleportation because that could be dangerous. So they would have to get in these completely solid metal aircraft where there is no space for anyone at all, and they would have to make the jump into a closed door of a fully die-cast model airplane. So that might be a little bit unpleasant, but you know, the Simpsons said that had to happen, so we're gonna make it happen because the Simpsons are the best at predicting the future. Right, because that's the trend on the internet. So this one came in from Denver. This United Airlines 737-900. It'll be heading back out there. Before I get too much on a rant about the Simpsons and the predicting the future memes, I love the Simpsons, by the way. It is one of my favorite shows. But no, the predicting the future things are, it's not really true. Kind of just an internet myth made up to make memes. Definitely not true. JJ McCullough had a pretty good video on it by that very handsome man. So if you are interested in learning more about that subject that I kind of talked too much about for a aviation related video, yes, I am recording this at nearly 1 in the morning, so that's probably why this is coming up here. Not in the best mental state right now, but JJ McCullough did do a great video on it. So yeah, shout out to JJ McCullough, even though that has nothing to do with this channel. So we're moving on. And finally, before my battery runs out, we'll move into the Southwest Airlines section with these two Southwest Airlines aircraft, beginning with the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8. This one came in from Oakland, and it will be heading out to Denver. When I said Oakland, it really sounded like a Minnesota accent, so you know, that's perfect right there. Behind that one, we have the Colorado one, 737-700. This one came in from Phoenix Sky Harbor, or Red River Aviation's airport, and it'll be heading out to Las Vegas. So yes, I'll conclude this update here of Spokane International Airport. I almost forgot where I was for a second there, but yeah, this one will be our first update here for our final month send-off of the Horizon Q400. So just wanted to do something special for the Horizon Q400, which will be retired this upcoming, well, not this upcoming month, I guess, in almost this upcoming month in January of 2023. So get ready to see a lot of Spokane updates. Is after this next month. It's probably going to be very sparse when I get the Spokane updates. They're probably going to turn into like my Colorado Springs airport. Not as rare as my Colorado Springs airport, that has only appeared once on the channel. Good luck finding that one back in the day of earlier this year. That's when I started my channel. There's only one Colorado Springs update, and that was a one-off model airport update in that series. But Spokane will not turn into a one-off model airport update series, but it will turn into a less frequent series because just the retirement of the Q400, it's already kind of impacted the Spokane. I should say no, that hasn't impacted the Spokane. It's been more the mat here, which I hate because I made this one like 2 or 3, I believe it was 2 years ago. And yeah, it looks really bad. It looks really elementary. And I would like to make a new one, but I don't really have the motivation to do another one for Spokane, just because it's losing its appeal on me right now. But maybe you guys can, if you'd really like to keep the Spokane series going, please comment down below if you really enjoy the series. And I mean, preferably I like to keep all the series going, but I mean, Spokane I'm kind of just losing a little bit of interest in for the time being, but maybe they'll win me back. You never know how these things fluctuate. I didn't do Guam for a while just because I didn't have the proper models for it, and now that I have the proper models, get ready to see a lot of Guam updates. I plan on working on another one in the upcoming days, so yeah, that's kind of just the situation right now, what we're doing here on the MSP Aviation channel. I know it's kind of a longer update, but you know, it was a premiere. And the premieres, they reach a larger audience, so that's why I want to do some premieres here over these next few days, over this Thanksgiving weekend. So that's why we're going to do some more of these. Just I have noticed that the premieres, they reach a larger audience. I guess they get noticed better in the algorithm, so might as well. And, you know, I have some time over the Thanksgiving break, so I can definitely be around on the premieres and chat with you guys, which I always love to do. So thank you to all those who hung out with me on the premiere and those who watched the video afterwards. You all are awesome. I am very thankful for all of you. Definitely one of the things that I'm most thankful for this Thanksgiving is all of you guys out there who give me all your great support. So I thank you so very much for that. Have a great Thanksgiving. And I will see you tomorrow, as always. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen.